You have both been charged with burglary and theft by taking. Josh Diller, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
I plead not guilty, sir.
Pamela and her boyfriend Dominic are not happy with the outcome of the arraignment for the two men accused of stealing items from their RV. The alleged crime happened in a local campground and is now the buzz of the RV community.
Well, I'm disgusted, and I'm disgusted that these guys are still on the streets and that they're still working on people's campers.
The father and son repairmen are out of jail on bond.
Here they are free to steal from someone else that doesn't have the protection that we had to save our, safeguard our property. And to plead not guilty is just, you'd have to be blind not to see it on video that they actually did what they did.
The suspects were supposed to be fixing the water heater on the outside of the RV. But it's this video inside the camper showing the two workers rummaging through the owner's belongings that led to their arrest. Accused of stealing jewelry, one of the suspects, Stephen Diller, says he had a legit reason for being inside the trailer.
And they said that everything could be done outside. Well, you can't. Anybody in the RV business knows if I turn the water on to prime the water heater, it's going to go all over the place if there's a leak or a flood. Okay? You got to get the air out of the water heater no matter what, so you got to go inside.
Stephen admits the video shows the duo doing a lot of snooping, but he says he was simply in awe at the personal belongings he saw inside the RV.
So I was like, whoa, I never seen nothing like that, so I was checking it out. And I'm like, man, they got more of this stuff in here. They got all kinds of crazy stuff in here. And we're just kind of checking it out because we were curious. That was it.
But if there was so-called crazy stuff inside, as he claims, that's the owner's personal business because the two technicians weren't expected to enter the RV. Stephen tells us that his son Joshua is no longer repairing RVs, and while Stephen is still employed by Mountain RV, rumors about the charges against him are making the rounds of the local campgrounds. His employer contends he's innocent until proven guilty, so there's no problem.
Did you ever check to see if these guys had any kind of criminal record?
No.
And Stephen Diller says he doesn't have a record to check.
I never did anything. My record's clean. Never a misdemeanor, never a felony.
However, public records and a clerk at the Marion County Courthouse in Florida tell a different story, saying Stephen Diller did have a run-in with the law about 20 years ago, and that he pled guilty for obtaining property with a worthless check. So, what are they accused of stealing from the RV?
The earrings were my grandmother's diamonds that she gave me before she passed away 19 years ago. So, it's a family heirloom. I would have liked to have passed on to my daughter.
I don't know what their plans are, why they did it like that, if they lost them or whatever, but I never took anything in my life. Even if I was a thief, there was nothing in there to take. And so the whole thing is shocking, and it's really put a hurting on our whole family.
But Pam and Dominic say the video is just too compelling to ignore.
If I was the business owner, I would have had to fire them the first day. That's my livelihood. That's my livelihood, and that's my business. I wouldn't want to lose that for a couple of guys just saying that they didn't do it when I have it on videotape.
Pamela's belongings have yet to be recovered, and due to the pandemic, this case, along with thousands of other court proceedings throughout the nation, are on hold until further notice.